Alright guys, we are back to our Planet Nomads playthrough. This is episode 4, and I think today is going to be the day we venture out. Now, I didn't really get any real thing of whether or not, what direction we should go, so I've decided that we are going to head north, and the reason for this is because some of the stuff we need to build here soon is going to require silver. I think the next upgrade that we're trying to build requires some silver, I'm pretty sure, so we can like make Mark II fabric, stuff like that, and all these are found in the northern biomes. So I think our best bet for at least today should be to head north. I'm going to check something really bad really quickly. Just without further ado, it's raining a little bit, but I think we got it. So south will take us to warmer environments, but north will take us away. Make sure our beacon is on and running, which is good. Now we'll just head off this way. And they actually added a couple new things in the update. First of all, the trees have different lighting now. So at night, it's not just a black screen anymore, which I kind of saw. I like it a lot better than how it was before, which I think is pretty nice. And they also did some things to vehicles, and even though we don't really have the resources to build vehicles just yet, I think a lot of the changes they did are going to help us a lot, because there's typically a lot of problems with building vehicles in this game, just because, I mean, really, I'm just double checking, yeah, we got everything. I mean, the problem with vehicles in this game is that they had really wonky physics, and for the longest time people were having issues with them just kind of jumping off into space and doing things like that, which when you're trying to build something to get somewhere isn't really necessary. And they also added some hinges and something else with the vehicles, which will allow you to make longer vehicles that turn instead of just kind of having them connect in one giant long line, which is really nice. And hopefully our next expedition, because the plan I kind of have set for this playthrough is we're going to go on this expedition, hopefully find some resources that we can use to get kind of started with a lot of that stuff, and then hopefully do another expedition, but this time have a mobile base, which I think is going to be a lot better, because we're going to be able to hold more resources, we're going to be able to survive a lot longer, because really you can build like an entire basically base. I mean, you're not going to have like something that you can run around in or anything, but you can take all the things that you'll need and actually put them into a vehicle, which is really cool. So we're just going to keep continuing. Oh, we're going a little northwest. Let's go more north, so that will get us there faster. But we're just going to keep traveling north, and hopefully here soon we'll hit something else. And it looks like we're actually hitting some sort of hill with a change. Maybe our biomes got flip-flopped around. I don't know. Alright, we're at the crest of a hill, and it looks like we already hit the snow biome, which is really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and collect some herbs, and this looks like a new resource. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but let's find out. Uranium. Oh god, I guess that Wazbat guy was right. I was like, oh, I said in my review, I'm like, oh, there's no uranium in the game, and he's like, yeah, there is. There's people that's seen it, and now I just proved him right. So I apologize for that, dude. I kind of just never, like, because I did a little research for the review, and I never saw anybody really talk about any uranium. I never really saw anybody, do anything with it. So I just kind of assumed that there was not any. But I'm going to use that as a lesson to maybe look a little deeper into things next time. Oh. Okay, took a little damage, but we're good. So I see some other resources over here. I'm actually going to kind of run around and collect these really quickly, just to see if maybe we have some anything interesting over here, because these are different colors than what we're used to. So this is cobalt, which is needed. That's actually like a snow biome thing, but I don't think we're technically in a snow biome. I think we might just actually be on the top of a hill. And this right here, aluminum, or as our British friends would say, I think aluminium, something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Please don't fight us, dude. So silicon, just like normal. Ooh. Got a little bit of silver. Cobalt, aluminum.
You've been poisoned.
Oh, that scared me. Like, I'm not even 8 minutes into this recording and like we've already found all this stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of venture forward.
Extreme temperature warning.
Gold, there we go. There we go. We're doing good. But I don't want to stick around here too long just because, I mean, really, we don't need to. We can get here pretty quickly, so not that much of a reason to stay. I think we're only like, yeah, we're not really that far away. Also, I like that they added a voice into the game, so now instead of just like, oh, you have poisoning, and like you have to kind of look down to see that, like it tells you. I like that they added a voice. It's just like they added like the creepiest voice ever. And it's just like the Windows Vista text-to-speech thing. But I give them props for adding it at least. Ooh, that's gold. What I thought about doing was actually adding like some kind of system into this game, or into our playthrough. Ooh, we need that too. Are we just gonna get like all the rare resources within like a couple 100 meters of our base? But I kind of thought about setting up a little chest system. So throwing like some solar beacons and some chests down everywhere. Or not chests, but containers. And like, you know, every, you know, few 100 meters do that. So that way we can kind of, if we die, we at least have it all in one place, or we don't have to walk all the way back to get everything. Kind of keep our eggs in multiple baskets. Which I think would be nice. Actually, this is a lot cooler biome than ours. We're only a kilometer away, too.
You have been irradiated.
Alright, so now I think it's time for us to build ourselves our base. So my idea for this base should have just enough resources. On us that we should be able to build ourselves 4 walls, 4 corners, and a roof. And in theory, we should be safe. Alright, we should, in theory, be good.
You are well rested.
And? Come on. It worked. So I'm going to make sure we kind of put this kit away, because I always want to have like the right number of stuff. So if we ever do this again, we kind of have everything ready to go. But I'm really glad that it worked. Because we were always risking that chance it would just kill us, because that's happened to me before. I think at one point I just kind of slept outside and hoped for the best. And the best was not what I got. So I think what we're going to do is just actually kind of mine the path back to our base, because we got a lot of resources. That's carbon. So I think home is just over that hill a little bit. So we shouldn't take that long to get home. Alright, so we're under the 1,000-meter mark, which is really good. It means we're really close. I think most of it's just down this hill. So we should, if we hover just right, we should be able to cover a lot of ground fast. I don't want to risk that, though. Alright, and we are home. So we're going to get inside here. Close the door. And let's take a look at our haul. So what do we get? We got some uranium, which we can't really use right now because I don't think the generators still don't use any uranium. Got some cobalt. I got, looks like a stack, almost 2 stacks cobalt. 2.5 stacks silver. Stack and a half of aluminum. Some gold. Some zanite. We need some more of that, but I don't know yet. And we got some titanium, which I think we only have one. We don't even have a stack of titanium, which is a little disappointing. Kind of wanted more, but it's whatever. So that's our haul. It's good for about a half an hour journey. We're gonna go ahead and throw some of the kind of regular stuff into here. I think we had some kind of boring stuff in here.
You're becoming tired.
Yeah, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and throw a stack of that in there. I'm going to build another chest, And I kind of figured out if you just keep linking chests together, I think in theory we should be able to cover this like kind of whole area right here up with chests, which is going to be interesting because I don't think you're supposed to be allowed to do that. Actually, we're just going to go ahead and use some of our resources for that thing. I'm like, oh, like, we'll save it, but I don't think we really need to be that focused on it. And we might actually start gearing up shortly for another expedition, but maybe south, because I don't know how long it's going to be to go south. So if you just keep linking these things up, as you can see, you got like 3 containers right here. And it will actually be able to use in here, so now we can build all this crazy stuff, which is really cool. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to start maybe working with a lot of the stuff that we just kind of found. Because, I mean, we don't really... Because we really didn't have anything to do in here before, but now I think we can build a couple extra things. The updated added a new one of these with a larger queue, stuff like that. They improved some things, and I think in the next episode we might check those out. Might skip a day because I might actually cover the update. I'm not 100% sure yet, but if you want to see more of this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.